funky.
Hi guys, Shaun Holliday here, and we know, everyone should know by now, we're going through some tough times pretty much everywhere in the world. And for me, living in the UK, we're currently on lockdown. We have to stay in houses only, other than if you can still go to work, which I do pip around some mornings, so I do that, or 1 hour of exercise, which usually is just walking my dog for an hour or half an hour a day. And yeah, it doesn't sound too bad, but it can get boring because, for example, I've been gaming a lot, I've been editing a lot, going on video calls with people I know online, which can be entertaining, but it can get repetitive. And some people that are not used to staying inside, like me, are struggling with that. And I just wanted to show two things I've done in the past 2 days, well, from yesterday and today. A little bit of things that I've done that maybe you guys could try and do. I don't know. So the first thing I did yesterday was actually properly clean my room. Doesn't sound too bad, but for a teenager, which is a boy myself, it's not a thing I did properly. I had like proper clean outs every few months, like yesterday with my parents, but honestly I just did mostly just tiny bits of cleaning to do everyday things. I didn't properly clean up, and I want to keep on top of this because I've changed around setups a tiny bit of my room, and I really like it, and I really want to keep on top of that. So at the end of the video, you'll see how that turned out, and maybe guys can give feedback to how my room looks. And the second thing, which images should show up now, is that I did some bacon today. I created a bacon and cheese quiche, and I baked some cupcakes, chocolate ones and vanilla ones. This was all with help from my mum. She did like most of the job. I would say I only did like 25% of it, but still, it's a thing I did and enjoyed to do today. I know with the bacon part, that's not really a thing many people can do, because going into supermarkets in the UK is very hard. You have to wait in a queue. We have to wait in 2 queues to go into stores, and we didn't even get in every ingredient we could. We luckily just got my nana, which was very thankful to her, to get out some ingredients she had in the house that we needed outside of the house for us to pick up, which was very nice. So I know that's not a thing we can do, but it's still a task that you could try and do. Create like anything food-wise, instead of just creating like typical sandwiches. Maybe you can dazzle up sandwiches, I don't know. And yeah, you could attempt to just create something a little bit more fancy in the house. It sounds a bit douchey, but yeah, it's just a thing you can do if you're getting bored. So that's what I've done, and yeah, I want to show you my room right now, because the camera should be back on me. I hope it is. Well, I'm editing the video, so obviously it's going to be me. Sorry for rambling on there. So I'm just going to point this to the floor. Sorry, my phone was a bit odd there. And yeah, I'm just going to show you the room now. So I'm just going to turn to my right, since, well, it's the closest thing to me. The shoes that I've been wearing today, Adidas ones, nothing too fancy. So this is like my drawers for all my clothes. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you stuff like underwear. I'm just going to show you this quickly. For example, t-shirts, some jumpers there, because jumpers can fit in other drawers. And yeah, sorry about that. Video cut out for some reason on my phone. Got no clue why, but let's just carry on. So yeah, on top of all this drawers, I don't know why I keep saying wardrobe, of my clothes, I've somewhat of a gaming setup, like a gaming memorabilia from my past. So we got 2 PlayStation 2s here. This is the big one I used to play all the time as a kid, and this one's the one I actually use sometimes to play like stuff like Simpsons Hit and Run and classic Crash Bandicoot. It's like a thing I got in the past because the bigger PlayStation 2 doesn't properly work, but I want to keep that model because it's all worth repaying for. And yeah, that's them too, and that is the Xbox 360 I played through my early teenager life and some of my childhood as well. Very much memories with this one. yeah, put them at the back. On top of here is like a little Nintendo setup on the bigger PlayStation 2. I just got my box of Mario Kart 8 there. Uh, that's like I can't remember the device name, sorry, but it's the device that helps put your display on Nintendo Switch onto your TV. This is the 3DS that I purchased like last year, but DS has been a big part of my childhood as well. It's like the biggest handheld console I've played a lot, mostly the classic DS's, but that's still something that I've kept from the past year. And here is just my general Nintendo Switch. In front of that is just a box full of classic wires from like the PlayStation 2's, like a silver one. There you can see it's a very dusty black one. Top of that is just like Xbox 360 like wires and Nintendo Switch wires. And let's just, before I go to the rest of it, work uniform's there. I'm not working at the minute, but it's there when I need it. Yeah, on the small PlayStation 2 is 2 CDs, but I've got way more downstairs, but my dad listens to them a lot more. So yeah, it's basically his now. But there's 2 CDs that he doesn't have. Well, actually, that one, the Green Day one, is actually because we have 2 of them. So I've kept that one up here. And this one's X CD. I don't listen to his music anymore, but I used to listen to his music. And people might not like me for it, but I kind of do respect his music and what he did. Most of the time, and yeah, so them 2 CDs are there because my dad doesn't really listen to X, obviously. And this weird device right here is actually a Wii like accessory for a Rabbids game. Rabbids is sort of a game I used to, like, characters that I used to play with on video games quite a lot, but I quite like the plunger gun. It was sort of one of my favourite things on the Wii for some reason. So yeah. I might as well show you this, but this is the coat I wear like pretty much every day of my life. It's just gonna randomly hang up on this old bed I used to use a while back, but that might be going to my aunties now, so the coat might actually just have to stay downstairs permanently, because I don't really want the clothes lying on the floor other than shoes here. We're just gonna go down to here, simple belts on this wardrobe that doesn't really have much in, just old clothes. Sometimes some shirts my dad can't fit in his own wardrobe. And here is basically like my old artwork from like GCSE, even some storyboards that I drew up this year that I want to keep but not really display. So yeah, that's my favourite piece that I did in GCSE. It was for a mock exam. It's like Spider-Man in the middle painted and with marker, a lot of materials there. Just words describing reasons why I liked the hero back then. There's many more reasons from over the year than just 5. And yeah, the pictures that are glued around it on the website are past things. I think it's up into Infinity War. I think that is literally the only Infinity War picture on there. So that was the only time we seen Spider-Man in the trailer back then. And that was like a weird little Photoshop I did. Not good at Photoshop, so please don't ask me to do anything with Photoshop. And then, yeah, I've got my little mini Alexa down there. Let's just play with Alexa for a minute. Alexa, play me some copyright-free songs.
I can't find songs by corporate free.
Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, me and Alexa don't really get along other than, like, alarms and that. So, Alexa, play me some copyright-free music.
Shuffling songs by copyright on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. I think that was copyright-free music, but it's the way it said it. I didn't really shoot. I was going to knock it off anyway, but oh well, yeah, let's carry on. This is generally just my bed turned here. I'm going to show you what's on the laptop in a minute. I just want to show the laptop for some reason. But yeah, this is my general bed. My old iPhone's there because I use it for iMessaging and that stuff sometimes. Xbox controls there because I use it quite a lot. That Spider-Man pillow right there is like a weird gift I got given by someone last year because they've seen it for like £1 because it's Spider-Man and it's me. Of course, I wanted to give it to me. It's not very cartoon-like, which is Spider-Man, but I respect it still. The other pillow there is actually one I've had for years, and I never really used it at the start. It's a Toy Story 3 pillow, and it's about Andy, so obviously it's Toy Story 3, or it could be before then. Yeah, I just generally thought, oh, this is a comfy pillow when I first lied on it, so I put it on my bed. General thing like that. Quite comfy, to be honest. If we go down here to my TV type setup, nothing too special. I've been watching Community again recently because it's been put on Netflix recently. So that could be a show you watch if you've got Netflix. Whoever this guy is on Mixer that I used to watch, shout out to you. You're probably never going to see this, but hey, you're streaming, it's coming on my Xbox right on this perfect time. So have a free shout out. This is like pictures of me and my dog that I got given like almost 2 years ago now. Jesus, from my 16th birthday. My PlayStation 2 is currently PlayStation 4 is currently downstairs in my family, so I've put my Xbox right in the middle. Some spare DVDs I couldn't fit somewhere else, which I'll show you where it is in a bit. So they're just DVDs there. Fun fact, just to go back to me being a big Spider-Man fan, that red one right there, I think, is actually the original Spider-Man 2002 DVD I used to have as a kid. Yeah, my dad bought it from like a garage, I think. I don't know. Yeah, and Ferris Bueller was below that, but let's not just go through everything. And then below here, in the middle, is my Blu-ray collection that I've got so far. I think I posted this on like my Deadpool Twitter account a while ago, but that box there is a new edition. It's the Spider-Man trilogy and the two Amazing Spider-Man movies. So I've got every single live-action Spider-Man film that has him as the main lead on Blu-ray now, which is actually kind of cool to me. That might not be a surprise to people, especially Americans, but for me, I used to not have many Blu-rays last year at all, and I only just started collecting them for some reason. Xbox 360. Why am I keep messing up? Sorry. My Xbox One games I have on disc. I mostly just go on digital now, because I find it better going on digital. But so you see there, Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition. Good game, just very buggy on Xbox. And then these are my PlayStation 4 games I have on disc. Weirdly enough, it's quite the opposite on my PS4. I tend to have them all on disc and digital. And as you can see on top of there is Jedi The Fallen Order, which is a brilliant game, guys. So if you've not played that, please do, especially if you're a big Star Wars fan. Heck, I'm not even a big Star Wars fan and I love it. So on the windowsill here, we've got quite a bit of a memorabilia. Just going to go from this side. Edith glasses I bought a couple of months ago, replicas, really cool. Actually part for my Peter Parker Far From Home, like Halloween costume that I did make up last minute last year, in 2019, sorry. Thank you who mentioned me on Discord, I just heard that, if you never, oh well. Here we got Spider-Man from Infinity War pop figure, Spider-Man PS4 pop figure, that's my favourite by the way. Why am I keep touching his head, sorry. Deadshot pop figure from the DCU, Ezra Miller's Flash. I don't know what's going on with Ezra Miller at the minute, but oh well. And a bit more Discord messages. Kid Flash from the CW pop figure. I was just a really big fan of the Flash in the DC universe. In the middle, we've got a portal gun from Rick and Morty lamp that I bought like a month ago. Really cool. Can't be arsed lighting up, sorry. In the middle of it, we've got Doc Brown pop figure and Mysterio pop figure with actually a toy I found yesterday randomly lying somewhere in my room. An old Sam Raimi type toy I used to have as a kid. And who's spamming me? Sorry. Sorry about that. I really don't know what's going on Discord there, but I put on Do Not Disturb, so we shouldn't have that going on again. So yeah, going back to this was like a Spider-Man trilogy toy that I found randomly in my room and I really liked it, so I just put it right in the middle again. Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, probably one of them, because it cannot be Spider-Man 2002, but it's supposed to like Spider-Man 3 toy, but really cool. I think by the way his arms are, he's supposed to be like on ledges, but I tried that and it really didn't work. So yeah, just going back here, that's the Steve Ditko pop figure released recently of Spider-Man. Really cool. Steve Ditko's my favorite. Steve Ditko and Stan Lee's run's my favorite with Spider-Man. Scarlet Spider pop figure here, another cool addition. From here we've got the Far From Home suits pop figure, another cool addition. Really like the design of them, just like going on a really short tower. I think that's a really cool concept. Mr. Negative from Spider-Man PS4 designs in pop figure form. Really, really cool again design. Really love that character. Really underrated. We've got Baby Groot dancing from the first Guardians post-credit scene in pop figure form. That's actually my first pop figure, by the way. Thank you, Mum. Um, my Captain America from Infinity War pop figure, and my Thor from Infinity War pop figure. Then my two Deadpool pop figures. The first one is actually one I got from around similar time from Groot from my mum and dad. Again, thank you very much, mum and dad. Really like it. It's a really classic comic book. It's even got a rubber little chicken, as you can see. Very, very cool. And here is actually a gift I got from a friend last year because he's just had it lying around. He's like, I don't really need this, so do you want it? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I don't know how rare it is, but I've never seen this before, and it's basically this pop figure, but in like an X-Men type uniform. It's a comic book suit, but I just can't remember it off my head for some reason. But you see, it's blue and yellow, and instead of rubber chickens, we're holding a gun, but that's actually the original design, sort of a Deadpool. He's supposed to be carrying a gun, and yeah. Down here we have got my general just drawers here of stuff. I'll show you what's in them in a minute. Stuff I probably won't use every day, but hey, when I need to go out somewhere, look a little bit fancy, I'll use it. That's actually my electric shaver, so I do use it at times, not recently because of lockdown. Just wires, that type stuff, my wireless headphones that I use quite a lot, and the microphone I use to record videos and go on calls with sometimes. SD card for something, can't remember what it was, but it is probably important, so I'm going to leave it there. Wallet, sticking my wallet I had from like year 6. Credit card, £5 note and some change from PayPal. Coca-Cola bottle, and just a glass. What I've been drinking for the day. Not very healthy. In this first drawer we've got, yeah, the DVDs I've collected over the years as like a child. There's more downstairs. These are the ones I specifically watched quite a lot. That one's not opened, but oh well. I still had it from a child, and I might rewatch Rio for some reason. And then down here is like, well, remove this. I'll explain that. It's just sweets that I've got left around, and I might as well just keep them there to eat once in a while. Easter egg box is actually a nice gift off the people that do my paper rounds. They give us like stuff for every type of like holiday, so very much thank you to them. I'm not going to really open the last drawer because it's just random junk that I kept lying around, but I still wanted to have. That is what I mentioned on Twitter, like the CCM Twitter, but I think I deleted the tweet actually when I rebranded it. It's a very cool framed picture of like 2 pictures of Toby in his suit and Toby in the middle from Spider-Man 2, which is my favourite film of all time. And the film reels, 2 film reels there and there. Really, really cool. I don't know why I haven't yet, but when I get paid, I'm going to get some money, well, get something to try and hang it up right in the middle of here. Might as well explain what's here while we're there. I want the top thing like right in the middle. If I need to move them to make it line up a little bit more, should be bad. Charmander is my favourite Pokemon of all time other than Pikachu. Basically, I just got these cards from over like the past year from when people found out. And yeah, even the Charmeleon there and the Charizard. Very cool, I just want them on my wall. Batman Ninja poster that I got from my Blu-ray of it. Not the best Batman movie or the best DC movie that's animated, but still, very good recommendation. Goku drawing and a Todoroki drawing. Todoroki's my favourite from My Hero Academia. They're drawn by my friend that was on my art class last year. His name's David. Thank you very much to David if you are watching this. And just a Oasis colour there. My dad was like, do you want to put this on the wall because it's something, so I was like, sure. Oasis is they've made very great music that I love. And just the last bit in this corner, sorry about that, that's the bag I use when I go around places. Haven't used it for a while again because of lockdown. Just usually did this for work and work in college, that's it really. Shouldn't really be much in there at the minute. And there's just more junk in there, so we'll ignore that. And then in this final little corner, it's like comic books below the batteries, because I play on my Xbox a little bit more than the PlayStation at the minute. And just some books. 2 of them are Scott Pilgrim, and then one's, as you've seen there, Ready Player One's book. Recommend Ready Player One's book, it's way better than the film. And I have other Scott Pilgrim number books, but they're somewhere else in the house. 2 Lego Star Wars sets that I've had. I actually built one of them and then just put it back in the box. I like building and then breaking it down. I just think that's better to do with Lego, in my personal opinion. And because that obviously couldn't fit in my stack bit, the Jaffa cakes are just there. Jaffa cakes used to be great to me, but yeah, the recipe changed and I don't really like them much, but I'll still eat them eventually. I know they're Christmas themed, but they don't go out a day until a while. And I guess the final thing here is this snapback of the Nintendo 64 logo with some pins. Marty pin, Deadpool pin that someone gave to me last year, so thank you, Jenna? Yes, sorry Jenna. And a Raimi pin that we bought a while ago as well. Wore this hat quite a lot at the early of this year. I just stopped wearing it, so I just put it on when I started that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have been watching this video for so long, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to show you what I've been doing in the past 2 days. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.